Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, my sweet little gems, we're going to do a reading for you, my dears. We are going to do it with a deck that I just got recently. It is called, I don't know if you, oh, look at that. We have the Fool at the bottom. It is called the Tarot of the Abyss. I love the artwork in it. It's all like just black and white and gray, very monochromatic. Speaks to my heart. Being an artist, I mostly always liked working in pencils and ink, so I really like this deck. So, gem, we're going to do a reading for you with it. First time using this deck on my channel, although I did use it on my Instagram for a pick a card. But let's get started. It is general. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. Also, I have turned my phone around, so as I'm recording, I do not see the screen anymore. So it's just helping me focus more on the readings. I do apologize if I hold the card up for you to see and there's glare or you can't see it because I can't see what I'm doing. I can only see what I'm doing live right here for you, Gemini. So let's get started. Gemini. Gemini. I was gonna say, I feel like the excitement in this deck. Ace of Wands, yeah, there's excitement in this deck. There's some sort of new exciting project that you're about to take on. This, I love the fact that she's holding a wand in her hand. And then in her other hand, she's holding what looks a lot like a phoenix kind of rising out of her palm. So there's something here that you may have put to rest, or you may have thought you took it as far as you could. Or you just had a full-on ending for yourself, but something's coming back to life. This Ace of Wands really shows like an inspirational new beginning, but based on an ending. So whether you've closed something off for yourself, and because you've done that, you've sort of created like an energetic void for something new to come in, or I don't know, I'm getting the sense for more of you than not that this is something that you've either thought you took it to its full potential, but it's about to get like a new breath of life here. I feel like that for most of you. For some of you, it's something completely new coming in. But I feel like this is something that's getting a second chance at life, a second breath of life here. What else can you tell us about this Ace of Wands for Gemini? The Tower. You're not going to see this coming, baby. Wow. This is an intense Tower card, isn't it? Look at that. I don't know how much you can see. The Tower. This is actually going to create the Tower moment. Okay, the way I see these cards, this is what I love about this artwork. To see her hair, it's almost like the strands of her hair are flowing into the branches of this tree in the Tower moment. So it's something to do with either how you react to something that's getting a new breath of life for you. I mean, this could be a relationship. It could be a work project. It could be, I don't know, for some of you, I'm hearing you wanted to buy a house or find a home and you couldn't. Like, this is something that's going to happen here that you kind of thought was gone, was dead, because the phoenix rises from the ashes. But your reaction to that, like, you take this forward and you make great change with it. So you're the one that's going to be making the change with something that is going to come back to life for you. Happens after the Tower moment for Gemini. The Page of Cups. Again, another interesting card. There's so much storytelling in this artwork. Wow, that is so weird how this comes off. When you line these up exactly the same, there's a little ripple in her elbow that goes right into the knot in this tree. You're taking something. So this is the arm that's holding the wand. Do you receive a divine intervention? Do you receive some sort of divine guidance, like a eureka moment? And what you do with it, like how you create this new beginning, it's completely up to you. So I'm kind of feeling like too, like there could be a switch for you. Something could get a second breath of life. And you could choose to do nothing with it. But I don't think you will. If you, I'm just going to see how the cards play out, because I feel like the cards that are coming out the way they are because this is the way your energy is going. You want this. You will take this. This will be exciting. And then the Page of Cups, it transforms the energy completely. But it's still really stormy. So it becomes sort of like this inspiration from the fires. It's driven by your passion. You're excited about this. And you make the changes. It's going to have some sort of change in your life. And it could affect other people as well. I do want to say this could affect other people in a way that they may see negatively. Because these people are falling off this house. So there's something here that you're about to do that's going to change something for other people. But I feel like the storm is behind you then. The storm is then behind you. So, okay, so something's going to happen here, Gemini. And you're going to make some sort of a change, some sort of an inspirational move. And it's almost like you're breathing life into something that's perhaps even become stagnant or stale, that has kind of lost its momentum. Something's not moving forward here. You're the one going to take this, perhaps an idea, a thought, something becomes clear in your mind, and you're going to give this life again. You're breathing life into this, but it's almost like a great big windstorm, and it changes, I want to say, the stability for someone or some people around you. But then the storm, like there's a storm there, but I don't know how or why, but you're kind of avoiding it and you're working on your own sort of like a new beginning, but it's emotional. You've got your cup in the air. It's sort of like, I just keep my cup balanced. It's not spilling. That storm's behind me. So there could be something that's not moving forward and it's blocking you from a new beginning. And you're about to take some sort of action that's about to cut through that stalemate, that lack of movement. You're about to push something out of your way here. And it's going to create a storm. But it's almost as if you create the storm and then you just let it deal with itself and you move forward. I want to put cards underneath each one of these now. Cards. The Ace of Wands, the Hermit. Boy, you were coming out. You were coming out of something. We're coming out in a very unexpected way. Like, yeah, something hasn't been moving here. It's about, you're about to shake up some shit. That's what I would say is about to happen. The Tower. The Seven of Cups. Look at that. I feel like you are, wow, sitting under... The Seven of Cups sitting under the Tower. Look at this. Like, these are both storm cards. This person has their head up in the freaking clouds. And there's, like, a house up there. And what's going on over here? But there's a big disruption. This could be a big disruption in some sort of a community. This could be a big disruption perhaps where you live. This could be a big disruption where you work. But you're about to take somebody's head out of the effing clouds. So I would describe that. You're about to make something very clear. The Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Oh, I'm telling you, you're about to cause a storm. And it's a storm for other people, but it clears the goddamn path for you. I would describe that, Gemini. It clears the goddamn path for you. And the storm sits behind you, and you've got, like, kind of working away here. I'm going to work away at my new beginning. I'm going to prepare myself for that. And then it gets big for you. There's definitely some sort of energy that's holding you back from moving forward, and you're about to like bitch slap it. It's so Gemini right now. You're about to bitch slap that energy, Gemini. The Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom, and the High Priestess, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Oh, the Death card. Okay, these are, oh, wow. Keep going on, because they're all in proper order, because I haven't used the deck for much stuff that mixed it up yet. If you know me, I'm not big on reading reversals. Okay, this is the underline. Look at, you have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the High Priestess. You have the Nine of Swords. You have the Seven of Swords. Do you see that energy? Like the Knight of Pentacles, like slow and methodical. The High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, the unknown. The Nine of Swords, like mental anxiety. And the Seven of Swords, sneaking and holding things in the shadows. Oh, is that what's been going on here? Is there something around you that's been happening in, and you're about to like really shake that shit up? And then you have like, and then look, then the Death. Like that's the end of that cycle. That is the end of that cycle. So if there's been something going on that perhaps you don't know all the details about it, but it is somehow affecting a new beginning for you, you're about to put an end to that. And then you come in with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And then the Fool. I'm just going to leave it there, because then it's like a whole new beginning. So then there's your whole new beginning, right? But massive new beginning. Yeah, you know what? If you've been thinking about creating some sort of shakeup about something, breathing some sort of life back into something that has not been moving forward, it's time for you to do that. If you have an idea here, I feel like you may already have this idea. What is the Hermit? This is almost like you've been sitting back and waiting and watching and anticipating. Look at that split. The Seven of Pentacles and the Tower. It's like, I almost feel like it's very strategic. It's going, but very strategic in terms of developing like a sense of, what is it that I truly want here? What is it that I truly want? And then I feel like you know what you want, and it's, how do I make a plan to get this to move forward? And I don't know if it's just out of, like no other plan has worked because of the Seven of Pentacles at this point, and it's time to do something that's a little more dramatic or drastic. I really like this deck. It speaks to me. The Hermit. What you been doing in there? Been owning your shit, man. The Emperor. You've been playing your cards very, very close to your chest. And you haven't been, I want to say like, you haven't been letting anything out at all. This is really taking somebody's, I'm trying to say head out of the clouds. I don't want to say their head out of their ass. I just feel some sort of energy here for you. Like, that's enough of this shit. The Seven of Cups and the Tower. You are looking for victory where you can have celebration. That's what you want. You're about to take the heads out of the clouds. The head out of the clouds, whatever that's going to be for you. Let's look at your Ace of Cups. Look at, you have an Ace of Wands. Okay, there's that initial spark, that initial drive that we all need in life. I was thinking about this the other day. I thought, what is the most important ace for life, for existence on this planet? If there wasn't like the Ace of Wands, nothing else would happen. Because that's the drive, that's the ticket, that's the primal urge to do something regardless of how much it makes sense, regardless of what you think you're going to feel at the other end. It's just to do it. And that's what spurs life forward. After you've created some sort of explosion here, or you've definitely created a massive moment in space and time that's changed everything, then you can negotiate all the other aces. So I like that. The Ace of Cups. Of course, it's coming from a fire sign. I like that. Change that shit up. The Empress. Wow. You aren't holding back on what it is that you want. There's also like a real indication of intense transformation of yourself. If there's been like the masculine energy has been holding something back within you, you're about to find victory here in celebration. And with this, but like with Empress energy, these two counterparts, this beautiful yin and yang balance. Well, for some of you, this could be like a relationship with someone. You could be like getting ready to expose your feelings, your thoughts, starting pretty simple here and exploding into a brand new beginning though. That's really cool. Well, yeah, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Maybe look at these two cards. This artwork is beautiful. This, I would recommend this deck. I don't know where you get it. I got it at the Mystical Paths shop that I go to that's just outside of Bancroft, Ontario. They don't deliver or ship, so you got to go there. But that's where I haven't been able to go there in about a year. But they have so many unique decks that I don't usually find online. And quite frankly, if I go there, I'd rather support a small private business than something online. But look at this Ten of Pentacles is absolutely beautiful. The one hand here, there is these figures, these shadows of people, and they're kind of like alone on a platform. I'm going to show it to you closely, but I want to describe it first. And then there's a staircase that winds from one hand to the other. And on this other hand is a tree, and it looks like the tree of life. It's definitely a tree of prosperity, and there's a home there. Look at that, right? Like there's something here that's been broken down, like a home that's been broken down. So look at the beauty. It's almost like the bridge, the gap that brings people, the real essence of the human experience towards something of stability and growth and nurturing and protection and abundance. It's such a beautiful card. I think this is my new favorite deck. I really get excited about this deck. Okay, and then look at this beautiful Ten of Cups that goes with it. Look at this. It's a woman and a small child, and there's almost a hand, I don't know, reaching out to her. I love because some of the artwork in this deck, it looks like the perspective of like your perspective. So again, I don't know if you're reaching out for something or someone. I see how that hand is coming out of the card towards the image and pulling something in. So there's two hands represented here, like coming together and pulling one another towards each other, pulling each other towards some sort of a final destination. So let's look at that. The Ten of Pentacles, Judgment. Oh, wow. That's like a rebirth, like a new beginning here, like a call to action on some level. And here, I don't know, maybe if you've had a home life or work that's been completely disrupted, you're about to take some sort of action and create a bridge where you find this security and this abundance and this happiness again. The Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. The Nine of Cups with the Hierophant. That's a serious commitment. That's like really the proper progression to go from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. This is a higher calling. This is a really exciting energy, Gemini. You're definitely about to shake some things up. And when you do it, it's so good. It's like really good shake and bake. It's going to come out like a really yummy fried chicken. What's it there? Look at that. You got the World at the bottom and the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups. Putting an end to perhaps maybe a lot of choices and celebration, really knowing what it is that you want. Completing that cycle. Finding it what it is that you want. Knowing exactly what it is that you want. And nothing's going to hold you back. I like that. I think it's kind of sexy. Okay, so I'm going to put these up here. Isn't this an exciting deck? I like it. It's so much fun. I feel like a little kid when I get a new deck that I like. It's like story time. Okay, that was all the underline, which is actually bigger than the story itself. So I'm going to push this up here. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if that was a long or a short reading. I can't see how much time has gone by. I'm just reading the cards right now. I'm not really keeping track of that stuff. So I'm going to go do the extended. And it is kind of open. These readings have been a little more intuitive, as you saw. Like I was just pulling and seeing what the universe wanted to tell you. And that's how the extended's going to go, Gemini. Thank you so much, Gem. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.